Breaking today. Princess Leonor's wedding ceremony, the unexpected guest everyone is talking about. The world woke up today expecting a fairy tale wedding. What no one expected was the moment, the one stunning twist, that has already overshadowed every royal headline of the year. Princess Leonor of Spain, radiant and poised, walked into her wedding ceremony ready to make history, but all eyes suddenly shifted to an unexpected figure stepping into the cathedral just seconds before she arrived. And from that moment on, nothing about this royal wedding played out the way anyone anticipated. What really happened? Why is this mystery guest dominating every conversation? And what does their appearance mean for the future of Europe's young royals? Settle in. This is the full story. A royal wedding years in the making. From the moment Princess Leonor became the heir to the Spanish throne, public fascination with her personal life intensified. Her wedding day, set in Madrid's Almudena Cathedral, a breathtaking structure steeped in history, was always going to be a global spectacle. Crowds lined the streets before sunrise. Millions watched the live broadcast. Heads of state, monarchs, and aristocrats filled the pews in glittering ceremony. Leonor herself looked every inch the modern future queen, elegant, confident, and ready to embrace the legacy before her. Her gown, a stunning blend of tradition and contemporary craftsmanship, featured delicate embroidered motifs representing every region of Spain. The moment she stepped out of the royal vehicle, applause erupted like a wave. But no cheer compared to the gasp that swept through the plaza moments earlier. The unexpected guest, a royal wildcard. Minutes before Leonor's arrival, cameras captured someone slipping into the cathedral through a side entrance. At first it was a quiet movement, easily missed, until a telephoto lens zoomed in and the world collectively inhaled. Prince Christian of Denmark, unannounced, unscheduled, and clearly determined to avoid being noticed. Within seconds, social media erupted. Prince Christian is here. Was he invited? Something is happening behind the scenes. The heir to the Danish throne has long been one of the most closely watched young royals in Europe, handsome, media-savvy, and often seen as Leonor's international counterpart. The two have appeared at events together over the years, sparking endless speculation about their bond, friendship, and rumored closeness. But Christian's discreet, unexpected appearance at her wedding raised questions instantly. Why sneak in? Why wasn't his attendance announced like every other royal guest? And, most importantly, what role did he play today? Whispers inside the cathedral. According to insiders seated near the middle rows, the atmosphere shifted the moment Christian entered. Several royal families exchanged surprised glances. Cameras inside the cathedral noted Queen Letizia appearing momentarily startled when she saw him. The Danish delegation was not listed among the official attendees released to the press. So either Christian received a last-minute invitation, or he chose to come whether announced or not. But why? Witnesses say he took a seat several rows behind Spain's immediate royal family. Not near fellow heirs, not in a diplomatic row, almost hiding in plain sight. And yet, one moment stood out. As Princess Leonor walked down the aisle, she glanced briefly, very briefly, toward the section where Christian was seated. The expression on her face. Calm, warm, but undeniably aware. Social media replayed that single glance thousands of times within minutes. A history of rumors resurfaces. To understand why this appearance has electrified Europe, we need to revisit the years of quiet speculation. For nearly a decade, royal watchers have linked Leonor and Christian through parallel public lives. Two young heirs, born months apart, raised under the spotlight, trained for future monarchies. They share overlapping circles, attended the same international youth programs, and appeared together at multiple events. Every time they exchanged a word or smile, tabloids erupted. Still, the two always maintained diplomatic silence, friendly, respectful, yet private. Christian attending the wedding of a fellow heir is not surprising. But attending secretly, without a public announcement, and making an entrance moments before the bride. That is something else entirely. A ceremony filled with symbolism. Despite the undercurrent of speculation, the wedding proceeded with full regal splendor. Leonor and her groom exchanged vows beneath vaulted ceilings lit by golden chandeliers. Choirs sang centuries-old hymns. Bells rang across Madrid. It was a ceremony steeped in monarchy, tradition, and national pride. But throughout the event, cameras occasionally panned, subtly, cautiously, toward Christian. His expression remained composed, even solemn. Analysts are already dissecting his presence. Some believe he attended privately to honor Leonor as a childhood friend. Others claim it hints at deeper diplomatic ties between the Danish and Spanish royal families. And some believe his appearance was a personal gesture, one that might carry emotional weight known only to the two of them. The reception buzz. Did you see Prince Christian? After the ceremony, guests moved to the royal palace for an extravagant reception. As expected, the newlyweds received the spotlight. But even from inside the palace walls, leaks began spilling to the outside world. Numerous guests reportedly asked staff quietly, "Is the Danish prince really here? Was he invited at the last minute? Did Leonor know he was coming?" One anonymous attendee was overheard saying. It was as though his presence changed the entire energy of the room. Everyone noticed, even if they pretended not to. Another added, if he meant it as a surprise, he succeeded. But for whom, exactly, was it meant? What this means for Europe's royal future. Royal families rarely act without strategy. The sudden, dramatic appearance of an heir at another heir's wedding is more than gossip, it could signal shifting dynamics within Europe's next generation of monarchs. Some experts believe the moment marks the beginning of a more interconnected era for young royals. Others think Christian's attendance was deeply personal, not political. But one thing is undeniable. Princess Leonor's wedding is now the most talked about royal event in years, not for its beauty or tradition, but for the unexpected guest who stole the world's attention. As the dust settles, the palace has not yet issued a statement. Denmark has remained silent, and Prince Christian departed as quietly as he arrived. But the questions linger. Was this a message, a farewell, a private promise kept, or simply a young royal choosing to support someone important to him? Whatever the truth is, today's wedding will be remembered not only as the moment Spain welcomed its future queen into married life, but as the day an unexpected guest turned a royal ceremony into a global mystery. And trust this, the world will be digging for answers long after the last bell stops ringing.